And we're off and running again as we get into this morning. A nice bright start down in Jefferson City, both at that Woods Basement Systems camera as well as that Riley Chevrolet camera right on top of Highway 54. We were watching out for a little bit of fog. Most of that looks like it's pretty much right around the Rocheport Bridge here as we get into this morning's commute. The rest of us have fared okay, so I'm not too concerned about that over the next hour or so. But as we get into this afternoon, still not concerned about anything. Only topping out in the low 80s. A lot of sunshine headed our direction as we get into today. Try to get out and enjoy it. Again, no issues with that heat index thanks to that high pressure just to our north. Again, settles down some of those winds, but watch what happens as we get into Friday. Going to turn those winds out of the south as it slides off to our east, and that picks up some of that warmer weather and sends it our way as we close out that weekend, or close out the work week, getting into the weekend. Going to keep that up as we get back into the low to mid 90s here with that heat index on Saturday. It's probably going to be pretty similar as we get into Sunday. Still staying fairly hot. We do have a little bit of a breeze to look forward to both of those days, but unfortunately, out of the southwest, that's not the direction we like to see it this time of year. And again, going to be a little bit breezy maybe at some of those tailgates if you're heading over to Kansas City later on this weekend. Again, Sunday, looking like we're in the upper 80s here around kickoff. So again, those early September games, oftentimes the warmest that we're tracking as we get into that football season. But here's the latest look at future tracking. Again, the jet stream retreating well up to our north. That's why we're going to start to warm back up as we get into this weekend. But watch it start to sag far enough south that we could get a cold front in here as we get into about Tuesday and Wednesday. That might fire up a few showers and thunderstorms or a few rounds of those as we get toward the middle of next week. That would certainly cut into some of that heat that's going to be building across mid-Missouri as we get into this weekend and coming out of this weekend. In all honesty, Monday, still looking at the 90s before we can finally break some of that down by the middle of next week.